So we've already seen that we can use C out stream and less than to output data to the screen. Now, how do we read data from the screen? So it's very simple. We use something called C in and greater than to read data from the screen. So let's create a little example code to read an integer and output. So here's my bit of code. Uh, I am declaring an integer. I read an integer from the screen and put it in num, the variable, and then I output it to make sure that I read it. So let's copy this uh, and go to our IDE and replace the old code here with that and see what happens, right? So let's run this. Now, what's happening here? You don't see anything, and what you see here is just the terminal waiting. What it's doing is we are at this statement here. It's waiting for you to enter something. So if you enter 42, it'll say it got 42. You can make it a little bit more user friendly by saying C out, enter a number, right? And so if you run this, it'll be a little bit more friendly and gives you a prompt, and then you can enter a number. Let's go back, right? So now we can do the same exact thing with a double. So we can simply go back and replace this uh, data type with a double, and we'll get the same thing. So let's actually go back and try this out. It is simple enough. You don't have to change anything. You just make it a double, right? And if you run this, you will say 4.56, bunch of random numbers. Do this, and that's what you get back. Okay. Now, what if we didn't want to print the whole number and we wanted to control the formatting, and we wanted to only print two decimals after, two numbers after the decimal point? What could we do that? And that's fairly straightforward. We would use these commands that are shown right here. So let's go through them one by one, and all we have to do is insert them at the top. So the first one, what it does, it sets a property that says you want to show the number in fixed point notation and not scientific notation. And the second one says you always want to show the decimal point. The last one says you always want to show two digits after the decimal point. So let's just take this. We'll take that and we will copy it. We'll go back to our IDE and we'll stick that right in the beginning. Right. We'll put that right here, Control V, and we'll make sure that's there. And then we go ahead and run it. Now, so when it prompts it and say 1, 2, 3 point bunch of numbers, and we return, you will see that it rounds it and shows two numbers after the decimal point.